3, 2, 1.
No
Hello
such
there.
thing as a
Oh,
commonly
hold on.
mispronounced
Who is
word.
that?
You can't
Hold on.
mispronounce it.
Who is that?
Hold on. That wasn't supposed to pop up yet. There we go. Now we are on the screen. I've got to adjust my positioning real quick. There we go.
Hold on.
JC Detail, thank you very much for gifting 2 subscriptions. What else do we have here? Jen, thank you for your gifted subs. Jenny K17, thank you for subscribing. Lisa, thank you very much. Man, there's a lot that just popped in here. And we're at level 3 of the hype train already. For those of you who don't know, and maybe you ended up here by accident, my name is Anthony.
I'm Carla Marie.
And this is the Carla Marie and Anthony show. And if you're wondering why we've got these tall-ass shot glasses,
Shooters.
we normally, when this hype train gets through level 5, we normally take some shots. Yesterday was slightly chilled Tito's vodka, which really, when it goes to taking straight vodka shots, is one of the easiest ones to take, but still not the most pleasant. If we get through hype train level 5 today, Carla Marie, what do we get?
We get apple fire.
Apple Fire.
I guess,
Is that like a new Fireball flavor?
No.
Okay.
We working title. Seattle Cocktail Club made a mixture for us, and it's Jack Fire
Oh, okay, cool.
with apple cider and whipped cream and a cinnamon stick that I'm going to add to it. However,
You're going to wear your whipped cream bikini? Varsity Blues reference for those of you that don't know.
but we need to come up with a fun name like Apple Fire. Your brother Michael just said Apple Jacks.
Applekini. For a whipped cream bikini, an apple.
I had a better name
A fire applekini.
yesterday.
Fire applekini is what we're calling it from now on.
Duke of Swirl said, I don't want your life.
I don't want your life.
What? Oh, is that from the
Also
movie?
from
I thought
Varsity
he was
Blues.
saying because he didn't want to take shots.
No.
Duke of Swirl is actually the owner of Watson's Counter, who has a podcast with Amy from Seattle Cocktail Club, and it's called Dear Elite Reviewer.
Oh, that's
And
Duke of Swirl?
Yeah. We have this
I feel like I should have
conversation-
known that.
We have this conversation all the time.
We probably do.
Okay. Are we done?
I love that dog. Billy Bob. Pretty sure Bacon's a pig.
What movie?
Yeah, he is.
Varsity
Blues.
Okay.
Love that movie.
What is happening?
It's the Twitter end zone dance.
Okay. A lot of people complimenting on my hair. Thanks, because I was practicing on Thursday. I'm going live on the Beach Wavers Instagram account. Like, I'm doing a takeover. They have so many followers. I'm like panicked. And I practiced putting in the headband today, and I struggled so much. So I don't know how I'm going to do it live because I've never like really done this before.
Is that pre-tied or do you have to tie it yourself?
Tie yourself.
That seems pretty
I
difficult.
know. So I got that. I got the cute little new scrunchie.
And this is all stuff you're going to be doing on Wednesday, tomorrow. Thursday.
Yeah.
The day after tomorrow. Anthony does need to finish his movie list. Thank you, Julie. The movie list, Carmen, you want to explain that one?
Yeah, we came to a conclusion that Anthony saw 0 movies ever in his life. So all of us on Twitch came up with a movie list of movies he needed to watch to be an acceptable human in society, and he hasn't completed them yet.
Nope.
But like summer happened, and we were, you know,
Yeah, I mean, now that it's crappy weather here in Seattle, it's raining today.
pouring.
I think I could get back to just sitting around and watching movies.
Yeah.
I think the next one on the list is Ghost.
Except, okay, we can watch Ghost this month, but pause because
Why?
it's 30 days of Halloween.
We're less than that, though.
I know, but that's what it's called on Freeform, and we have to watch all of those.
Oh, I don't do that.
Hocus Pocus.
Nope. I watched that once and I'm done with it.
Stop.
I don't need to ever watch that movie again.
Stop.
Is a Bronx Tale on that list? It is not on that list because I've actually seen a Bronx Tale.
haven't.
Whoa, Shauna from West Virginia. Thank you very much for gifting 5 tier 1 subs. That got us through Hype Train level 4. And how far are we through Hype Train level 5? I mean, for those of you that don't know, we explained why we have the shot glasses here because they're part of what we do for the Hype Train. That's how we celebrate. If you don't know what a Hype Train is, every time you follow, subscribe, gift a bit, which is kind of like a tip.
Yeah.
Or cheer with a bit, I should say. Every time you do one of those things, it adds to the Hype Train. And if enough people do it, it gets us through Hype Train level 5, and then we take these shots. Thank you to the first time chat.
Wait, I want to read it.
Okay.
Okay. Mrs. Donut Viking said, "Oh my God, listen, I was obsessed with you guys when you were on Elvis and have followed your journey ever since. It's so cool to actually be able to watch/listen live to you guys while I work from home. Bam, how'd you find us today?"
Yeah, actually, the whole work from home thing has really worked in our favor. Because like and we used it before we got let go. We used Twitch, and that's how we got people to get on the show when no one was on the roads, especially here in Seattle. But I think once we got let go, everyone else was still hanging out from home, whether you were employed or not. So everyone's been able to hang out and join this little community that we got.
Thank you to Angela who subscribed. Big Poppy Flu who subscribed.
Floozy? No, Flu 3?
Susie Q subscribed. No, she just said Adam's Family is so good. Sorry.
Not even close.
Dad Stuff subscribed with Prime.
And we are 90% of the way. Oh, there we go. Thank you to Sweet Eats by V and Jared0722. Now we get to take the shot. Carla Marie, prepare your whipped cream bikini.
Okay, also, we're going to show you some merch options.
Is it a juice cleanse? What are we doing?
No.
Oh, yeah, we do have new merch options because by the end of this month, most likely, we will be launching some new merch
so cool.
that you should be able to get in time for Christmas, so long as, the international shipping routes open up a little bit. We will go through those. We're going to do the shot. I've got a video that's going to blow your mind. We're going to talk about that for a little bit. It's a theory that I never thought of before. But I watched it this morning on TikTok, and now like my whole life has been turned upside down. Okay. And then we're going to get to the merch. So those are the three things that we're going to get to in order first.
Your brother said to fill them up. I can't. I got to put this in there, don't I?
Well, also, this is 2 shots technically, I think, because they're taller.
I'll put more in.
You know what's funny? I saw whipped cream in the fridge yesterday, and I was very confused, and I just ignored it. I thought you were doing a whipped cream. I was actually thinking about coming out in a whipped cream bikini. Like, what was the spoof movie of Varsity Blues? Not Another Teen Movie.
Scary movie.
No, Not Another Teen Movie.
That's a Not Another Teen Movie? They do that?
Yeah. Yeah.
I actually love that movie.
It's one of my favorite movies of all time. Oh, Fluffy with 3s.
Oh, I'm struggling here.
Got it. So it's Fluffy.
Nothing like a lactose intolerant.
Big Poppy Fluffy says that he is ready for some merch. He or she. Dude, Whippet's over there? How much would it take to do a whipped cream bikini? Like, what would we need in Twitch? Like 1 billion? Like, what if we got 1,000 subscribers right now?
I would do it.
1,000?
But
that's pretty cheap, honestly. We only get half of what that subscription fee is.
But like, I would have to. The problem is, because like,
what's the problem?
I'd put the whipped cream bikini on in the hallway and walk in.
Yeah, that's what she does in the movie. She walks in with a whipped cream bikini. I only really remember seeing the front.
That's what I mean. Like, how am I gonna?
What the hell did you do here?
I messed yours up.
Oh,
Look how cute mine is, though.
All right, so I have to. I'm not like taking this cinnamon stick down the hatch, am I?
No, I don't know what you do with that.
Are we supposed to like swirl it?
I'm gonna do it like a
God. Why'd you whisper that? Well, you think of all the things we said yesterday.
I was laughing yesterday in the car thinking about saying those words.
It would probably be easier for me to do a whipped cream bikini.
You should only have to do the bottom?
Yeah.
Like a banana split?
What? A banana split? That's what he does in
Not Another
Teen Movie. All right. Thank you to everyone who got us through Hype Train Level 5 this morning. Thank you to Seattle Cocktail Club for the fire applekini shots that we're taking. Yeah, Chris, that's right. It was Chris Evans. I keep forgetting.
Captain
Cheers,
America.
Gotta deep throat this thing. What is? How am I supposed to do this? How am I supposed to do this thing? Where are you going? You can't spit it out.
You're making me laugh. Dick. It's so good. It wasn't bad.
Hold on.
I can't laugh.
Hold on. I gotta take some of this whipped cream off the top.
We do need a song for when we take a shot. Wow, that is really good. Can I just drink it?
Whipped cream bikini. Whipped cream bikini. Whipped cream bikini.
Actually, Baby Jake just sent me a website, and I sent it to you, that has like all music we can legally use.
Here we go.
Messages have always been monitored, Rich. What did you say? Oh. Twitch, it's an automatic Twitch thing.
Oh, yeah, we just have to allow it. You're good.
Oh.
2 of them were monitor.
Oh, because she
a
said-
blowjob shot and something about
stick a
butt.
banana in the butt.
Yep.
No, that wasn't a blowjob shot.
Man, no, that was the apple. No, was it the fire applekini shot? That's what we're calling the shot from now on.
No.
If it's a brand new shot and the first time it was publicly displayed
good.
was on this show,
Like I could drink it like that out of this.
it actually is really good. It's like an apple cider shot with whipped cream.
Fire cider.
Kini. It's
I
got to
don't-
have the word kini somewhere.
Seattle Cocktail Club. What does that mean?
I don't know.
I like that a lot. Oh wait, Sweet Eat's birthday. Happy
Oh,
birthday.
happy. Well,
I like fire cider.
Sweetest by V. Sweetest by V. Here we go. Sweetest by V.
Ooh, a fiery mankini.
Oh, I like that. That works too.
All right, we're gonna move this because
I mean, it's not going to spill, but
it just looks.
it does look kind of gross. Now, we moved on from that. Thank you very much to Seattle Cocktail Club for making the fire applekini for us. And this is the video that I saw on TikTok earlier this morning. Think of all of the words, before I play it, think of all of the words that you have mispronounced in your life. Or that I have
The other
mispronounced
day,
on
what
this
I
show.
what I try to say, complimented or
Yeah, think of all of that. Okay? Now, watch this video.
No such thing as a commonly mispronounced word. You can mispronounce a word. Last night my wife said flute flies instead of fruit flies, and we had a laugh because flute flies would be the most annoying musicians ever. That's just a slip of the tongue though, and we all do it. But you can't have a common mispronunciation because if it's common, it's not wrong. I was reading a list online of these so-called common mispronunciations, and one of them was mischievous versus mischievous, and the authors were like, mischievous is wrong, and there are thousands of examples of this mistake going back hundreds of years. That is literally the evidence that it's not wrong. Now there are some times where the way you say a word will make people think less of you. But in that situation, who's the problem? The so-called mispronouncer or the people judging them? This is why code switching exists. People have a way they speak naturally, but then they have to change it up because they're around a bunch of judgmental assholes. Take the word axe, for instance. Axe is not a mispronunciation of the word ask. It's an alternative pronunciation that has been around just as long as the word ask. And if the people who use it naturally in their dialect have to switch it up in order to be perceived as respectable or intelligent, that's not a problem with them. That's a problem with the perceivers. Anyway, if you like being told that the way you speak English is perfectly fine, come along. I got more.
How crazy is that?
Okay.
I never thought of that, but it makes perfect sense.
Yes.
If enough people say a word incorrectly,
Then it's right.
where it's now understood by everybody,
Yeah.
then it becomes part of the language. It's why Webster's dictionary or whatever, Oxford, whoever adds words to the
Adds
dictionary
words.
every year. That's why they do that.
So, axe. Here's a fun story about me and axe. It's a Jersey thing. Honestly,
Okay.
it's like a East Coast thing to have that accent and say, "Oh, I asked her about it," instead of
Okay.
"I asked her about it." When I was in 8th grade, Mr. Haynes, my science teacher, loved the man. Seriously, I have nothing but love for him. But he was like, "You need to stop saying axe," and he wrote it on the board and was like, "You are saying this word, but this is how you say it. Like, this is the actual word." I wrote axe and ask, and after that, I said ask.
But again, and ask is, I guess, the more widely accepted way to say that in this very specific example that this gentleman used on TikTok. And I've seen his videos come up a handful of times. He does a lot of language things, a lot of like where words came from and stuff like that. And I never thought about the fact that if enough people say it
Yep.
and everyone understands it, it's just by definition part of our language.
Like Lenny just said, jewelry versus jewelry.
Yeah. If I know exactly what you're talking about,
Yeah, what does it matter?
and now if you started calling it jewelry, like that's just wrong because no one else uses that,
No,
right? It is just you. That is an incorrect way to say that. But if enough people say the word the right way or the wrong way, and we got a first time chat, what does that say, Carly?
Musto ad, am I saying it right? I don't know. Said language.
Mustode.
Language is for communication. If you know what I mean, then I said it correctly.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy.
Like when what is the word we all make fun of you for? Oh, conversation.
Conversation? Yes.
And you say figure.
Yes.
Instead of
But you know what I'm saying.
But that doesn't mean it doesn't bother me.
There was one word that we debated. I don't remember if it was on the podcast or on the actual radio show, but it was when we had our full staff. And I was saying tournament. And everyone that was from Washington was telling me it's tournament.
Tournament.
But again, and I'm going back to that using this guy's
Theory.
explanation or theory. If enough people say tournament, which enough people do,
Right.
and you know exactly what I'm saying, then we're done. You don't need to correct me because my pronunciation is also correct. And both of those can be used and they can be interchanged.
I saw Lisa and someone else said a big thing for East Coast is draw versus drawer. So
a drawer, like where you keep your clothes.
Yeah, so you keep your clothes in a drawer, but if you're from New Jersey, your clothes are in the drawer. And a lot of that is because of your accent. I will never forget being in college when I went to University of Rhode Island my freshman year, and all the New Englanders making fun of me. Like, they used to have anything to talk about. They can't speak either.
Yeah.
And they're like, it's not a drawer. Your clothes are in the drawer. And then ever since then, I said drawer, which I guess is right.
Yeah, it's just, and there's the big event 64, which is my brother Michael, who just celebrated his birthday yesterday, and I gifted him a fantasy football win. So happy birthday to you, Michael. Water versus water, very similar. If I know what you're saying, and we could go through a billion of these, we're not going to, but it's just now before we jump out to correct somebody.
Yep.
Just remember, did I know what they said? Do enough people say that? Then I don't need to say anything.
Amanda said, my sister says yogurt instead of yogurt, and it drives me nuts.
Okay, that we're just going to say is wrong. It's not yogurt.
Well, another one everyone is talking about is saying crayon versus crayon, like crayon.
Yeah. Who says that, though? Like, where does that come from? Crayon.
Well, Court
I've
said,
heard
my
it.
husband says crayon, and it freaks me out. Allison said, someone else, if you go up, down, yeah.
Up, down?
Allison
I go up,
said,
down, left, right?
My friend says crown for crayon.
Crown?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe that's just a different word, though.
Yeah,
That
but
doesn't
draw
make any
and
damn
drawer are
sense.
different words.
Yeah, that's true. South Jersey says crown as crayon.
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 Crayon. The Crayon Factory, the Crayola Crayon Factory is actually in.
And we can move on from that. I thought that was really great. And who knows? Maybe that's something we'll do every morning. We'll kick off the show with someone else's content that we can then talk about.
Bianca said, I'm an ESL teacher and I correct students all day long. But I think that's also because they are learning the language.
Yeah. And I think you're also...
You were in ESL?
No, I was never... Technically, English was my second language. But by the time I got to kindergarten, I was like learning words with all the rest of the kindergartners. So.
Also, like ESL, the way they went about it in elementary school was so bizarre. They'd come into the classroom and be like, you, come here. And they make you sit in the hallway.
Really?
And like practice English. And it was like, I'd go to the bathroom and see my classmates skipping class, learning English in the hallway. And I'm like, there's a better way to do this.
And I think when my parents came here, so my dad didn't go to school here. My dad was already 18 by the time he moved here. But my mom went through elementary school, middle school, and high school. And I need to talk to her because I don't even know if they had ESL. I think they were just like, all right, kid, good luck.
How do you not like...
Hope you don't die.
Well,
No.
nope. There's your answer.
Oh, here we go. My mom's family. Oh, they were the first ESL students in our town in Ridgewood. So
crazy.
so then what do they actually do? Because if
They
you're the
teach them.
first, but if you're the first student that they have to teach a new language to, they probably don't have like the infrastructure to do that.
What word were you guys making fun of your mom for in Spain?
All of them. I don't know.
No.
Michael will probably know. He
Michael
has a
will
much
know.
better memory than I do.
Oh, Michael. Oh, it was so good though. It was it's on the tip of my tongue. Words.
You actually just posted a picture from our
Yeah.
family trip that you came on. And it was, I completely forgot we took that picture. It was a pretty good picture.
It's
Go check
on-
that out. It's Carla Marie and Anthony on Instagram.
It's
if
the
you
whole
wanna check
fam.
that out. And before we move on from this and get into the new merch,
Oh, it's gonna drive me nuts.
do you have the link for Drag Queen Boozy Bingo?
That's not what it's called.
What are we calling it?
Boozy Drag Bingo.
Boozy. I mean, I was close. Again, you knew what I was talking about.
But this is like an official name.
All right, that's fair.
Oh my God, it's gonna drive me nuts.
Char from Tampa, thank you for hanging out with us. And you can definitely watch again. If you're not subscribed here, you can watch us on YouTube. YouTube.com/Carla Marie Anthony Show. All right, so we do have that link. It is in the chat right now. If you're watching this on YouTube later, it'll be in the description below. And we are going to be doing Boozy Drag Bingo. Is that what did I do it right? Boozy Drag Bingo on October 20th. You have to buy your package, your kit, if you will, by October 12th. What?
It's just funny. All the times I normally correct you.
But
I'm
you know what I'm
biting my
talking
tongue.
about. That's one of the reasons I also played that video.
I-
Now I can say whatever I
Okay,
want. And as
that's-
long as you understand what I'm saying,
Not going to happen.
you can just leave me alone.
Good morning. Mama Marie is in here. She celebrated her birthday last week while we were off.
Happy
and
birthday.
My sister Tina Marie is in here. She complimented my hair. So thank you.
Two things that came through the chat that I want to get to before we start talking about some of the new merch and getting some of your thoughts. One was from Amber in the Twitch chat who said ESL isn't always necessary for kids under 13.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
That's Andrea. Ambuliner.
Oh,
is
I
Andrea
just saw
Michelle
Amber.
photo.
Oh, okay. Hi. Thanks for the pictures. Second was Amanda O'Brien who said she already got her bingo box.
Hell yeah.
Can we? Okay, well let's settle on
box
that
is
bingo
cool.
box.
That's fair.
Bingo box. It's not a package. It's not a kit. It's not a whatever else I called it yesterday. It is a bingo box.
Okay.
So make sure you order yours before October 12th. Ideally, you're ordering it today or tomorrow because we all know that the more you procrastinate, the less likely you're going to do something.
And we're going to be dressed up for bingo. We decided.
We
Don't-
decided on our costume.
Don't say what it is.
Should we say
What the category is.
yeah?
That it's a couple's costume.
It is a. I don't like that. It is a pair. It is a pair. This costume. What?
No.
What?
Words. I can say whatever I want.
Yeah, you can say what you want. I'm not calling it that. We're each going to be wearing a different costume. However, when you put those costumes
You're a
together,
dick.
they create a pair that is easily recognizable
As a couple.
together.
You act like you haven't done a couple's costume.
Yeah, and I was against it then. I was. It was Princess Jasmine and Aladdin. I was against it then, but I
Yeah.
did it. That was also my first relationship. I was a sucker.
I think you did that costume twice.
I may
With
have.
two different
I
girlfriends.
may have. No. Did I? No, I think I only did it once. And Ricky, we are not in a couple's costume. We are in individual costumes.
No, they're not
that
easily recognizable
that-
as individuals.
pair together well. It's like cheese and wine,
Okay.
right? Like you can have cheese by itself and you can have wine by itself, but you can also pair them together nicely depending on the cheese and the wine.
Yeah, okay.
That's
Tacoma
what we're
50
doing.
said, why are you so against it?
I don't know. I don't like the word or the phrase couple's costume.
Oh.
It's just weird.
Okay.
I don't like it.
He agreed without putting up a fight. This was like okay.
It's
All right,
unbelievable.
just stop. You're going to even give it away.
Okay. All right. That's fine. I won't give it away. So you will see that on October 20th. But here's the thing, because I'm pretty sure there'll be music that's played at some point during that broadcast.
Yeah.
The only chance you'll have to see it, because we won't repurpose it for YouTube. It won't be on our channel afterwards or on Seattle Cocktail Club's channel. So you have to be there to watch it. That's it. So make sure you hit that link that Carla Marie put in there. You could put it in again if you want, Carla Marie, just to make sure it is at this part of the chat. And again, if you're watching this on YouTube later, it's in the description below. And now, if I had a drum roll and I was prepared, I would play that sound.
There's no music, so it'll be repurposed.
Oh, okay, cool.
But still watch live.
Yeah, still watch live. Stop ruining this
Okay.
for us, Seattle Cocktail Club.
So what are we going to show first?
Whatever you want. I don't care.
Okay, so we got a bunch of samples from our merch warehouse yesterday, and we have a call today to kind of finalize the things that we are going to sell that will have the words "you look great" on them. And one of them is this shirt. It's a Spirit jersey. We are going to have other colors.
Okay. He does have other colors? You checked?
Yeah, when I
Okay.
looked at it originally, yes. But
So this is like that Hocus Pocus shirt that you had that you bought from
Yesterday.
Disney for
Yes.
like $1 billion.
so this is a size small.
Okay. Are we
And
selling it for $1 billion as well?
We are.
Okay, good. Maybe we'll make some of that.
But here's what we're working on, and Mike, our graphic designer, is helping us out with this. Yes, Andrea, there will be a new photo shoot, very rushed again like last time, most likely. So we are throwing around the idea of three options.
Okay.
Small, you look great, like we did on the crew.
Mm-hmm.
And just
Which there is a crew down there in the drawer if you want to grab that.
and just leaving it like that, calling it a day. Carla Marie and Anthony show logo here, and on the back, like a college shirt.
It was you look great across, like it's the name on the jersey.
Right.
What if we just did YLG on the front?
Or, that was the third one, YLG. It's really hard to print on sleeves, and it makes the cost go up a whole lot more. But maybe. And then YLG on the front, like Anthony just said, and you look great on the back. So I know, Elizabeth, we could hear, but because of the lines, it makes it difficult. So logo in front, you look great on back, Ricky says.
I think that'll end up being the favorite. Only because I don't think we should have you look great on the front and you look great in the back. It doesn't make
But
a lot
like
of sense.
YLG, like it was like Rutgers, it would say like RU and then Rutgers on the back. Like it's
That's
like
true.
a university. That's why I like it.
All right, and we will be posting these ideas later this week, probably today and maybe a little bit tomorrow, depending on when we have to finalize everything.
But we have to see what they say about printing front and back.
Yes.
We may say that's a bad idea.
Because there are going to be some other options that we are weighing at the moment that we don't have here. So we'll be posting those to the CM and Anthony account on Twitter to let people vote for which ones they like.
Instagram.
It's just easier to do voting on Twitter because you have 4 options as opposed to 2 on Twitter. I'm right.
I know, but
When I'm right, I'm right. What?
I don't even know our Twitter password, I don't think.
Well, I have it, so we're good.
Okay. All right. Another option. Hold.
Oh, I have to hold this? Okay. So this is clearly a beanie. Oh, I have to hold this one too? So the front would have a little like patch type of
I
thing.
think I'm missing one. Yeah, I am.
I don't like this one.
Well, it wouldn't be pink.
Well, I know that, but I don't know.
Okay.
Either way, these are the 3 beanie options that we have. Now it's down to 2.
Mom.
And there's the patch on the front.
I knew I should. She's paying for subscriptions when I told her I would do her Amazon Prime.
Well,
What'd you put?
right here.
Okay, what do we think of the? I don't know that we would do both, but this is a patch, so keep that in mind. These would likely be patches. We are throwing on the idea of just straight up on here
Embroidering it.
embroidering on the hat.
I like the patch because it can be a little subdued. I think we need some subdued,
there will
you look
be-
great stuff.
And there will likely be other colors of the hat. Keep that in mind. I have this in red into Rutgers hat.
This does look like a Jets or an Eagles hat. Good call, Life is a Hike.
Pink.
And we will most likely
The
have
white,
multiple
though?
colors for each hat. Let's say first time chat from
So-
Samcast28. I like the patch. Thank you
Hey.
very much, Sam.
So keep in mind these will come in other colors most likely. This is just an example of style. Like this same thing will come in other colors.
Court with the K said, I like the cable knit and the patch. What is cable knit's that one?
Yep.
Okay. I don't know.
I mean,
I don't
we'll
know
see.
words.
Maybe we can do 2 options. Who knows?
Maybe.
And then
And a lot of this comes down to the way we did the sale last time. Hold on with those. The way we did the sale last time, our merch sale was a 2.5 week or 3 week
Okay.
pre-sale. And the reason we do that is because we don't have to carry the supplies or the inventory. We know what everyone wants. The manufacturer prints it all, and then we're done. So we need to also see what can be done that way.
yeah.
So
We're
that'll
like-
be a big decision maker
We're
as well.
about to have a store of 100 items at this point because
Okay.
we were going through yesterday, like saying, what are we not bringing back? Like
Mm-hmm.
what didn't sell? Or does that mean we bring back what didn't sell because people are going to want to buy it this time?
There's a lot of stuff that we had on the last sale that will not be coming back. A
Yes.
couple things will, but the majority will not.
Lee said, have you guys considered any technical shirts or tanks for working out or running? We have. The problem with that is they're going to be higher priced, obviously, and we need to test them out more than something like this.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't look like it'll be in this run, but hopefully in the new year-ish.
Yeah, because he has to send us a bunch of
Yeah, t-shirts.
examples, and we have to actually like work out with them and stuff.
Yeah, there will be t-shirts and there will likely be hoodies, maybe zip-ups. And I know everyone keeps saying wine tumblers. I don't have any here. That's something we're talking about as well. We just need to see what the cost and do we sell them as pairs and whatnot. A lot of this for us comes down to how much it will cost for you guys because we don't want to be selling things that are like super expensive. That was never what we wanted to do. If we're selling Adidas tank tops and stuff, obviously that's brand names. But for us, it's more about like, yeah, it's great that we make money, but we want everyone to be able to support and wear. So a lot of it is like we don't feel comfortable selling something that's expensive.
Yeah, we're not going to sell a T-shirt for $75 or
One
whatever.
day.
Maybe one day. Real quick, sorry, I know you brought that out again. Adriana said, super late, what did I miss? You missed a lot, including a whipped cream bikini. You need to go to YouTube later if you're not subscribed here on Twitch to watch the video.
Okay.
Continue.
So we have some hat options.
So this is the very typical dad hat. It's got the little buckle type thing in the back. This one is blue with Harbor Crab Company. This is embroidered though. Embroidered. So we'll probably have "You Look Great" written across the top.
Yep.
In our regular font, I believe.
That's what we're working on.
In a couple different colors. So we are most definitely doing a dad hat.
Yeah. How do you feel about trucker hats?
See, I like the nylon back.
Are we frozen for everybody?
Oh, are we good? No, it looks like we're fine with everybody else.
We probably won't have words in the back. It's also very hard to read.
Yeah.
But
we're thinking on this one, instead of going across the top like we will do with the dad hat, it'll be kind of in the lower corner here with our little square "You Look Great," just like we've seen on the t-shirts and stuff like that. Dad hat is better than the trucker hat, says
maybe we can do both.
Megadamia Nut.
Can I see it?
And Fred the Mailman said, "I dig trucker hats." Yeah, I think for the hats, we can most likely do both because they're going to be pretty simple for them to order, stock, and create. Do you like the dad hat? Mm-hmm. We had to fix my dad's dad hat on vacation because he never adjusted the actual strap.
Ooh.
And it just looked gigantic on his head. Okay, what else do we have here? So those are the only things we have in terms of examples.
A spirit jersey, because obviously I got the Disney one, and then I was at Barry's boot camp, and they are selling Barry's ones for so much money.
For these things?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was like, these are so in right now. Everywhere I go, people are wearing these. Why don't we sell them?
Yeah.
And then I noticed that the warehouse does have them, and I was like, please send me a sample. But they're supposed to be oversized. That's the whole point. I think the smallest they'll come is in a small.
All right.
Look at that.
So it looks like the spirit jersey is a big deal.
If it does well, I am going to be like, bam, look, I knew I should be running stores.
Because you sold one shirt? Congratulations, Carla Marie.
I know style. I know fashion.
There are going to be a lot of other items that obviously we don't have examples for yet, but the store will probably have the same amount of things that it had when we released in the spring, just different. So there's a good chance if you missed out. And one of the reasons we're doing that is we want to make sure it's like a catch-22. We want to make sure that people who jumped on board first and supported know that there's a reason they did that.
Yeah.
Because it's not always going to be available. Mm-hmm. Some of the things, we'll most likely have a standard "You Look Great" hoodie, but not in all of the colors.
No.
There's not going to be the neon, the red, the blue, and all of that. Mm-hmm. So it's just a reminder that when we do things, when we do a merch release, a lot of times that's going to be the only time you can buy that thing, that specific thing. The standard staples will come back. Standard staples is kind of redundant, right? Because a staple is standard.
Well, words don't matter. We learned that today. Team Muldoon, thank you very much for subscribing. And there may or may not be baby things.
We're selling babies now?
Yep.
Jeez.
And
seems like a risky business.
Deborah said, I must be old. I never heard of a spirit jersey. So I didn't know that's what they were called.
Yeah, I had no idea
But
either.
I knew this style shirt.
This reminds me, I feel like in college, girls were buying that from the Victoria's Secret pink store.
Yeah, I have. It's very similar.
You do have one?
It's very similar to the one I wore last week. I Only Kiss Rutgers fans. That's technically a spirit jersey.
I don't remember seeing that one. Thank God. What a stupid shirt. Also, speaking of sports, Rutgers is probably going to get housed again this week by Michigan State University. But more importantly, today is the day, Carla Marie. Yankees, Red Sox, American League wild card. I am going to be a miserable piece of trash for the entire game. And part of me wanted to go to a bar.
No, we have.
I know there's an event, but part of me was going to bail on that and go to a bar and watch the game. But I feel the event that we're going to is a wine tasting type of thing, so I think I have to be a little more subdued. I'm going to have one headphone in. I'll be listening to the game. Yes,
don't embarrass
absolutely.
me like that.
Then I can't go. Then I can't. It's not my fault.
I think we can play it.
It's not my fault. This event was scheduled during the American League wild card
game. But we
can
play it on the screen at this event.
Okay, well, if that's the case, that's different. But I've found, as I get older and a little more responsible, that there are two things that I can't go out in public and watch. One of them is almost any Seton Hall basketball game.
It's embarrassing.
Yeah.
Like, you're like, when I'm like, it's not even funny anymore. I'm like, you're a loser.
No, I was never trying to be funny. It's just a bad life. It's just terrible life choices. Okay. Secondly, the other thing I can't watch is Yankee playoff games. I can watch any Yankee regular season game in public. Playoff games, I'm like pacing around. I'm jumping up and down. Sometimes I'm like squatting on a couch. It makes no sense. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I mean, I was standing on my table at one point in my apartment during the 2018. I don't know. That's just where I ended up. I can't control myself. That's just where I ended up.
Okay.
But yeah, Yankee playoff baseball it's a life ruiner. I remember watching the Yankees World Series when they lost to the Diamondbacks, and
when was that?
2001. And I was living with my parents still because I was in high school. And I remember turning off the TV and sitting there, just sitting in front of a blank TV in my parents' basement for like...
Did you cry?
No, I didn't cry, but I was probably sitting there for 40 to 60 minutes, just sitting there staring at a blank TV. What else do we have here in the chat? Oh, yeah, the Field of Dreams game was incredible that they did a couple months ago. Did you watch that with me?
No.
No, I was just watching that by myself. It was really cool to see them play in like a 3,000 person venue that they created within a week, basically.
Yeah, I'm used to it though. Like my mom just said, like my dad screams all the time at the TV.
See, my dad's a sports fan, but he was never like that passionate of a sports fan. As far as I remember.
Up here. I think that makes a difference.
Yeah. He's a big Giants fan.
Like my dad and Babe Ruth were alive at the same time.
I was
telling your brother about this. He couldn't handle it.
That is
only
pretty crazy.
3 years. Like my dad was 3 years old when Babe Ruth died. But...
Didn't they go to high school together? Your dad and the Babe. My dad is a big Giants fan, so that's where he gets the most animated. Is if the Giants are in the playoffs. But other than that, it's nothing crazy. Like my dad had season tickets for a little bit that
Cool.
My mom bought him the season tickets from someone who had the personal seat license. So she just bought the season. And he would get a little animated at those games, but not like crazy.
No, my dad screams.
Yeah, my dad, like my brother said in the chat, kind of does cheer for all of the New York teams.
What? People started getting him Mets gear for no reason?
Yeah. I guess growing up, we always thought my dad was a Mets fan because he had like Mets shirts randomly. And then one day, a couple of years ago, he was like, no, I don't even really like the Mets. People just bought me the shirt, and everyone thought that I like the Mets because of that. I
can tell you right now, if someone bought me a Mets shirt, I would not wear it.
Yeah, but you have to understand that my dad's not a big baseball fan. He didn't grow up rooting for either team, so it kind of doesn't really matter.
I guess.
I mean, you've worn Mariners and Sounders gear. You're not like a huge Mariners fan.
But I support the team, and but like I wouldn't wear a Toronto Blue Jays shirt.
My brother, though, is a big Toronto Blue Jays fan. What? My brother, Michael. Yeah.
No, he's not.
He is. Sure is. Let's see.
Did you make fun of him or something growing up, telling him he was that?
Yeah, my brother won the Toronto. I think the Blue Jays had won the World Series in like the early 90s. And my brother was apparently like a Blue Jays fan or wore a Blue Jays shirt. So I started making fun of him forever. Here we go. My brother said, I liked the Blue Jays when I was like 8 because their logo was a cool bird.
It's not that cool, though.
It's kind of cool. It's a cool logo.
Like, no offense, I hate the Eagles, but an eagle is a way cooler bird.
That's true. Oh, in terms of like bird hierarchy, not the logo. Yeah, Blue Jays. I mean, they're pretty common, honestly. They're really not that cool. That's like being a squirrel. Blue Jays are the squirrels. They're a step
Squirrels
above
of the
pigeons.
Air. Yeah.
They're a step.
They are.
They're just not
Seagulls and pigeons.
Okay.
Like, who's worse?
Yeah, but seagulls are pigeons of the sea. They're gross. They're all over the place. I put them in the same category. A step above that is a blue jay and a woodpecker. They're all over the place. They're not special.
Where are crows?
Oh, crows? I would say a crow is actually a good mascot. They're smart. They're ominous.
And they're awful.
Yeah, they're a good mascot, though.
Because they come in a murder?
Yeah.
That would be cool, actually, as a team name. Be like, we're a murder.
They guard the north wall. They guard the wall. What else do we have here? Yeah, exactly. Crows are intelligent. And the Blue Jays. So my brother brings up the fact that the Blue Jays logo is cooler than the NY. I heard somewhere, and I have to check this for accuracy later, but I'm probably not going to, so you can check it on your own. I heard that the Yankees logo was actually a discarded idea for the NYPD.
Huh.
It was one of the logos they were going to go with, and they didn't use it, so the Yankees took it. And that's how they got
That's cool.
the Yankees logo. Oh, yeah, The Crow. Good movie.
The Crowining?
What?
The Crowining.
The Crowning?
No, The Crowining.
The hell's The Crowining? Oh,
Are you kidding me? It's one of the greatest movies of all time.
from, what's it called? Schitt's Creek? Yeah.
Caw-caw! That's what he does.
Let's see. Ooh, what are the bad meanings of woodpeckers and owls?
Huh?
And Angela, you're going to have to
Oh,
explain.
yeah, birds do have bad meanings.
You're going to have to explain.
Death?
Like, what that means and to what people that
Yes.
it means it.
Because, I'll tell you what, the day I got the key to my house, I came here with my real estate agent, Jessica, and there was a bird imprint on my window because a bird flew into my window, and she was like, oh my God, it's so crazy. Your windows are so clean. And I was like, that doesn't mean anything good from what I
That a
understand.
bird
Like,
flew into your window?
Yeah. And it doesn't. Okay,
So the Nez Perce culture, woodpeckers, which ones mean death? Woodpeckers and owls?
while you do this, I'm going to go get I brought my hair halfway down the hallway and left.
Let's see what else. Wait, what are you doing? I wasn't really listening to anything she said. And then Jen said that the Yankees logo was created by Tiffany. I'm going to look up this damn logo. What the hell is that?
I wish the Yankees were that color.
What the hell is that on the bed?
We're going to show and tell. Hold on.
Is that a cat?
Are we okay, wait. Okay. Angela said, mainly they are messengers and they can mean a bad thing is coming. Yeah, like the bird hit my window and it was like coronavirus is coming.
Or that you're going to get fired.
That was too far out, though. Owls flying in front of you can mean someone close is going to pass.
Huh.
I haven't seen owls. I don't think I've ever seen an owl fly. I've seen it like do that on a tree.
My brother actually showed me this, but I've seen it before because I think Gandhi had posted it a long time ago.
Oh,
You posted the picture of me sleeping face down on the couch in
yep.
in Malaga when we got there.
Malaga.
Malaga.
What did I say?
I'm saying it right.
Malaga.
Anyway, not important because you know what I'm saying and I know what you're saying and we can move on. Right? That's the moral of today's show.
But maybe it's offensive.
It's not. Ed Sheeran doesn't like Malaga though.
No, he doesn't.
Anyway, I slept face down on a couch with my legs like extended out behind me, not even on the couch.
Like, it was impressive.
It
My
was
back
a weird.
would kill.
It was a weird position to be asleep in, but I was just so tired. And my brother reminded me that it looks like how owls sleep, because owls, their heads are basically like too heavy to fall asleep standing up, so they literally sleep face down, laying down.
But like in what? On the ground? No.
Wherever they are, in their nest, on the ground, on a tree. I don't know. Wherever owls sleep.
Can I send you the picture?
Yeah, go for it.
I wish I could just be like, bloop, airdrop to Twitch, but
You can't. Twitch is a little annoying with that.
I had a lot of pictures of food.
And my brother just put the link in there for young snow owls often sleep face down. Oh, just young snow owls. So not all owls, I guess.
Wait, I don't. Oh, there it is. This is just impressive.
Wait, my coworker races pigeons?
I'm
He
sorry.
drives to Georgia and releases them. They race back to Florida. He won money, and they are very smart.
I'm sorry. What?
What? That's a thing?
They had green birds in Malaga.
Cool things.
Remember?
Yes.
They were parrots, I think.
No, they weren't. They looked like little parakeets, but I don't think that's what they were. Did you send it?
It's going.
Okay.
Done.
They also use pigeons as drug mules. Man, pigeons seem to be
Yeah, I knew
very
that.
useful. Messenger pigeons.
We also have to do our pallet business. When are we going to do that?
Whenever you want. Okay, so explain what you brought in that bag, Carla Marie.
My hair extensions. I said I was going to bring them yesterday.
That's a lot of hair.
I know.
So that was just hanging off of your scalp? Like, how do they get that thing on you?
It's hand tied into my other hair.
I don't know why I'm like grossed out.
It may not smell like it because it's like dirty hair.
Do you don't wash it?
No, I wash it.
So
in
how
my
do they sew this onto your head?
with like beads.
How many of these things do you have? This was all in your head?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
And
That's more hair than you have on your head.
That's what I was saying. So here, grab that. Oh my God, it's so much more.
Okay.
And feel that.
Okay, so I have a handful of hair here. It's about the same.
It's not the same.
It's about the
You
same.
grab this.
Whatever.
So this was in my head. But it was like here.
I don't have a picture from you yet, Carla Marie.
Oh, it's stinky. Oh, I think I sent it to myself.
Okay, well, that was silly.
So Emily said, as someone with thick hair, I always get mine thinned. That's what I did forever. I would always
Your hair
like,
thinned? Oh, I guess
they
when
hit it with like that razor thing.
Yeah. They actually they used to have to do that with my hair when I had really long hair.
Especially when I got it shorter because then I just like a poof. And now I feel like my hair is so thin. It's not actually. Like my hair is super healthy. I barely like you don't lose. The only hair you lose from having extensions is the same hair you normally lose, but you only see it come out when you take the extensions out because your hair falls out, but it doesn't have anywhere to go because it's sewed in. So like a whole bunch of it comes out when you get them removed.
We're never going to have this picture.
just-
There it is.
But yeah, so this was on my head, but it's still good. So I may get it put back in because I miss it. But Anthony had to have a sit down with me yesterday when I was complaining.
Yeah, what did I
about my
say?
hair. He was like, "Stop complaining about your hair. It's your natural hair. Like you should be happy." Like I don't know what you said, and I was like, "It's fine."
I don't remember what I said, but it was pretty good from what I remember. I'm just adjusting
no
this
one
picture so
remembers.
I can get it onto the screen. Give me like 15 seconds.
I just feel like it's just so regular.
There we go.
This thing.
All right.
Okay.
This is how I fell asleep.
Like assed out,
And I was sleeping like that for
Passed
like
up.
2 hours.
sleeping.
That's
Did
it.
your legs go numb?
No.
Fall asleep?
Uh-uh.
My back would hurt so bad.
That
A
was
lot of
fine.
people were commenting, asking why you were wearing spandex.
I was not wearing spandex.
But your pants are very tight.
I mean, they're
All of your pants
Joggers.
are tight. You don't have loose pants.
joggers.
Even
I do
your-
have loose pants.
No, you don't.
I have other joggers that are like tapered on the bottom that are tighter or less tight. Whatever. I don't even know. I can't speak.
I posted that to Twitter and my Instagram story.
Yeah, I was definitely asked out.
Assed up.
What else do we have here in the chat? It is going to be time to go in a second. And I want to make sure that we have a couple things kind of buttoned up
Okay.
before we head out for the day because we don't have a show on Wednesday. So there are two things, well, three you're going to have to remember. One, and we can put the link in there again. We do have our Boozy Drag Bingo, right? Is that what we're calling it? With the Saddle Cocktail Club. So all of the info is going to be in the link. It's above in the chat. If you're watching on YouTube, it's in the description, and Carla Marie will throw it in there in a second. Make sure between today and tomorrow, this is a homework assignment. By Thursday, you need to have purchased your bingo box. What, Carla Marie?
Everyone said, go look at Amanda's comment. Remember that guy I was stalking on Facebook for 6 years? We're actually meeting up on Friday.
Oh, shit.
Because we all forced her to do it.
That's awesome. Amanda, we're going to talk to you on Thursday on the show, and
Yeah,
then
you're
we're going to have a
calling.
follow-up on Monday.
Yeah. We're going to have you on the air.
Yes.
On the stream.
Well, it goes through the air at some point. If you're watching on your phone,
Okay.
it's going through the air somehow.
So, yeah, let's make that happen.
So we'll do that, Amanda. We'll talk to you on social, and we'll get you all signed up.
Okay.
Not signed up, set up. So, Carla Marie, can you put the link for Boozy Drag Bingo? Make sure, this is a homework assignment. You have to be signed up by Thursday. I know we have until next week. I just want everyone to do it early, especially so that we know how many people are going to be involved and all of that stuff. And also, if you do it the last minute, then Seattle Cocktail Club has to like rush to get your delivery out, and then you might miss it. There's a whole bunch of stuff. So the homework assignment is to either grab that link right now in the Twitch chat, or if you're on YouTube, hit the description, check that out. Second thing, to remember is we are here on Thursday, and you should be here as well. And Carla Marie, what's the takeover you're doing on Thursday?
It's Thursday after our show, so I'll drop the link in there again. But it's on the Beach Wavers Instagram. I'm gonna be just curling my hair.
Oh, so that's right. You're doing a tutorial.
Yeah.
I know there's people in the chat who do have a beach waver. If you do, throw a little hand emoji and be like, "Oh, I have one, and I'd like to learn a little bit too." Because I can't tell you how many times I hear people asking Carla Marie about the beach waver.
I want you to do my hair one day.
That seems dangerous.
It's easy.
I can't burn you or anything?
I mean, you can.
Then I'm not doing it.
Remember?
What if I hold it too long? Does your hair burn off in a chunk?
Really.
I feel like I saw that in a sitcom in the 90s or something. Let's see. Made by Erica said best beauty tool ever. I have one and I love it, says Becky from Miami. Jen says she has one. Oh, there's a lot of people that have one in the chat. Yeah. That is really cool. So Bianca, I'm assuming all those people will be there watching your tutorial, Carla Marie.
Bianca, are you referring to the Beach Waver or Seattle Cocktail Club?
Yeah, I don't know. That doesn't.
So Liz said, can you do that fancy looking braid again that you did with them where you push up your hair? I can try.
I don't even know what that means.
But my hair, I had a lot more then. I'm not going to do it now, but.
Wait, what did you do?
You do something where. You braid your hair super tight, right?
Okay.
And then you push it up and it.
And then what happens?
I'll have to look at the Instagram.
Is this like a magic trick?
Taylor, I will help you out. Big tip for you said you can't get your waves to last. I always look at how much conditioner you're using in your hair because you're not supposed to be using a lot of conditioner. Conditioner should technically only go on the ponytail part of your hair. So keep in mind, if you had your hair in a ponytail, the conditioner should only go on the part that hangs out, not on your roots, because it weighs your hair down.
I never knew that.
But make sure you're using hairspray. That's what I was going to say. I don't need to use hairspray. I did today, but
I ladders your hair. What?
It's ladder.
it ladders your hair.
Yeah.
When you push it up.
And
I don't know what that means at all.
Oh yeah, don't run your fingers through the hair until it cools. Big thing.
None of this stuff makes sense to me. Although I do wish, I'll tell you what, I was thinking about this the other day. I do wish guys were taught hair maintenance and hair care earlier in life, because I always felt like I never knew how to properly I still don't really know how to properly do my hair. I think I'm getting better finally, because I've had a consistent haircut for a while now. But I think learning that different products and different styles work with different hair types and textures and things would have been very beneficial as a guy growing up. I think I would have been able to be a little more presentable grown up.
Yeah, boys aren't taught how to look. That's only a female thing. Although now looking back, none of us probably should be taught that.
No, it's not teaching you. It's just, hey, you have this type of hair. These products will hold your hair better or style your hair better.
That's what the internet is kind of for.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that makes sense. But when I was growing up, it was just here's a bottle of LA Looks volume or level 7. Good luck.
Amanda said, new merch for you guys. Hair care. Your hair looks great.
We could do a whole hair care line. I've wanted to work with my cousins who run Young Nails and have a specific you look great color or something along those lines.
Sorry, Becky's fire alarm is going off and she has to leave. Stay safe.
Good luck.
But yeah, certain colors would be awesome. Yeah, can you ansplain hair care?
I can't because I don't know it. I tried to help my brother with some stuff last week, and I still don't really know hair care that well. But my brother's hair and my hair are kind of similar, so I was able to give him some tips of the things I've learned in my many years on this earth. But I found out my brother doesn't put anything in his hair. He just showers and lets it go. I was like, you can't do that.
That's how you guys have the Kramer look when you both do that.
Exactly. It's not good. When you have straight white person hair, you could probably do that. But when you got curly Middle Eastern hair, you can't do that. It just doesn't work. Our hair is nuts. But I think I'm finally getting my hair to a length and a style that I like.
Like regular? It looks like regular hair.
Exactly. I've never really had regular hair. No. It's always been kind of crazy. Martha, back from the dentist. I've got to make a dentist appointment, actually. It's hurting a little bit over here, which that's not a good sign. But anyway, it is time for us to go. Thank you for hanging out with us. Fred the Mailman and my brother both going
And Chris.
natural hair, and Chris going with natural hair. Good. You know, you guys should start a natural hair club. Natural hair for men. We don't do anything.
Okay.
It'll be the laziest group
I
of
won't
all time.
Support big hair products.
Big Harma? No, that wouldn't make sense. That's too close to Big Pharma.
It would be big hairy.
Big hair?
Big hair.
Whatever. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Thank you to everyone who got us through Hype Train Level 5 so early in the show. Thank you to Seattle Cocktail Club for creating the Fire Applekini shot for us. Fire Applekini shooter.
Jack Fire and apple cider.
So that it is actually a really great combination.
So good.
I would highly suggest it. You don't need to put the whipped cream bikini on if you don't want to.
But
the cinnamon stick was a nice touch.
Yep.
Also not necessary. If you're not trying to like show off, you probably don't need it because I'm not going to like chomp down on a cinnamon stick.
why not?
Can you do that? Do you like, would you throw up if that happened?
No.
Doesn't too much cinnamon make you throw up?
If you eat a spoonful of it.
So what if I just took like of a cinnamon stick?
I don't know where they went. Do it.
Maybe I'll try it on Thursday. Thank you for hanging out with us. We will see you on Thursday.
Peace out, Cub Scouts.
Peace out.